Hi guys, this video is going to do pages 3 and 4 of the homework. If you need to watch this video, if you don't need to watch this video, you're not probably watching it, so I don't know why I'm telling you that. Okay, so I'm going to start on page 3. You should have done 1 and 2 with the video provided, so here we go. Okay, a local marketing company did a survey of 30 households to determine how many devices the household contained that family members watched video on. Oh, just like you're doing now. Okay. How many households have 3 devices capable of showing videos on them? Okay, so 3 would be halfway between 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So that would be choice 4. Let me just grab my pen. Okay, so that would be choice 4. Now, when you see dot plots, normally 1 dot represents 1 data point, but sometimes on the side you'll see a key that says like 1 dot represents 2. So just look for that. It doesn't happen often, but just be aware that that could happen. Okay, question number 2. More households had 4 devices, true. Something that appears the most is called the mode. Which of the following is close to the percent that had 4? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of a total of 30. And then I'm going to convert that to a percent. So you do 8 divided by 30 times 100. You get 26 and a bit. So I'm going to round to 27. Okay. The marketing company would like to claim that the majority of households, now majority means 50% or actually technically above 50%. So 3 or 4 would be the 5 plus the 8, which makes 13. 13 over 30. That is not true. A majority would have to be above the 50%. And 50% would be 15 out of 30, half of 30. Okay? All right. The same marketing company then surveyed 30 households that contained at least 1 teenager. What do you think? More devices, teenagers? I think so. The dot plot shows video-enabled devices shown. The mean for the screens for the first survey was 3.4. Okay, so 3.4, 1, 2, 3. 3.4 is like around here. Do you think that the mean will be higher or lower? Oh, higher 100%. Higher. I would say the majority of the data is above 3. You could even say how like 15 is here, and before 15 wasn't even on the dot plot. So it's definitely going to increase the mean. Okay. The mean is very sensitive to adding larger numbers. So adding a 15 to data that previously had only up to 10 will absolutely change the mean. Means are sensitive to extremities, extreme data, whereas medians are not. Okay. All right. On a recent pre-calculus quiz, this is a histogram. So now a histogram is just a special type of bar graph where everything kind of flows from interval. So you'll see that it goes from 64 to 65. They have to be connected. That's the whole point of a histogram. It has flow. Okay. And it always goes from least to greatest down here. So just make sure that you don't ever start with the 95 to 100. Okay. All right, how many students scored the 75 to 79? So that would be 10 students, choice 2. So you go up to here and then mosey on over, and that's 10, which I kind of crossed out. That doesn't help you. Students who do not pass the quiz, if they receive lower than a 70, how many students did not pass? So there's 2 there and 5 there, altogether 7, because 2 plus 5 equals 7. Okay, how many students in total took the quiz? Okay, so this was 2, this was 5, this looks like it's 8, and then and that we said was 10, and that looks to be 22. That looks to be 25. That looks to be 16. And that looks to be, I'm going to say 3. It might be slightly off. Okay, so let me add those together. Yep, 91. Okay, keep going. 22 students scored in the 80 to 84 range. Hey, that's what I said, 22. Does the histogram provide us with enough information to conclude a student must have scored an 82? Now, here's one of the problems with histograms. It doesn't give you individual data. So it only gives you like there are 22 between here and here. Absolutely nobody could have gotten an 82. So it does not, histograms do not provide individual data. It is one of the downfalls to it. But some people like that because you don't want individual data. You just want to know like, hey, what's going on? What's the trend? Okay. A random survey of 100 cars found the following frequency histogram for the fuel efficiency of a car. Fuel efficiency, you want higher numbers. That means you get more miles per gallon. Okay. So a car that only gets between 10 and 14 is no bueno, people. No bueno. All right, let me try to get a thinner one. And let me try to get a darker one. I'll go like here. Okay. All right. So there's 5 things you want when you start to set up any type of histogram or bar graph. So you want a title. So this is going to be about cars, miles per gallon. And your number of cars is sort of like your Y, because it's like, independent, dependent. So this is going to be number of cars. And I'm sorry, I can't really write neat. I apologize for my handwriting on these, because I have to kind of turn the thing to write it, and then you can't really see good. All right, so then down here, these are going to be your intervals. Okay. So I don't like to start against the axes unless I'm at 0, but they don't really take points off about that. Personally, I don't think it's great. So you do have to start with 10. So that's 10 to 14. And then this is 15 to 19. And they have to be the same size. This is 20 to 24. Oh, horrible, horrible handwriting. And then this is 25 to 29. You'll see how forgiving I am when I grade these because, the handwriting is really hard. 30 to 34, 35 to 39, and then 40 to 44. Okay, so now when it comes to scale, you are not allowed to add extra boxes because you didn't plan properly. So you always want to make sure that you plan properly because that actually deducts points, okay? So now my highest number here is 36, so like totally can't count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 boxes is there. So I'm going to go by 2s, guys. Okay, so 2, that's 4, that's 6, that's 8, that's 10. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. 32, 34, 36. Always use consistent scale, and you cannot make breaks. Like you can't say, oh, I'm going to start at 100. No. You start and count by 2s, and you stick with that. Okay. So 10 to 14 is 2. So up, over, and down. It does look better if you color it in. 15 to 19 goes to 17. And then 20 to 24 goes all the way up to 36. And then to 24, 22, 24 is right here. And then 30, wait, I think I messed up. Okay, 4, 17, 36, 24. Nope, I'm still good. 10. And then 6. And then 3. So 3 is halfway between 2 and 4. Okay, so that's the general idea. I'll try to clean this up before I post the actual key. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Remember, Zoom classes, try to come at least once a week. It's nice to see you. Hope all is well. Take care.